Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee. I'm here to review The Counselor. This is a new movie directed by Ridley Scott, who is a legend. And then we have a stat cast including Long Schlong Magneto, Michael Fassbender. We have ourselves some Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem with real-life wife, say that 5 times, real-life wife Penelope Cruz, and Cameron Diaz. I put Cameron Diaz at the bottom of the list because I think you guys all know why. Alright, so this movie is written by Cormac McCarthy, who is the author of the books of No Country for Old Men and The Road. And The Road is one of my favorite adaptations of his. No Country for Old Men was okay, but I mean, I don't think it should have won Best Picture. That's just my opinion, even though I love the Coen brothers to death. Alright, so with the stat cast, the directing, and the writing, this is a for sure Oscar win, right? Not exactly. Alright, let's get into this. The directing. Ridley Scott, let's just say he is a legend among the film community. He has made Gladiator, Blade Runner, and Alien. This guy knows how to do his stuff. However, he has made some misfires. They are not bad movies, they're just misfires. One comes to mind recently, Robin Hood. One of the more controversial ones he's done, Prometheus. Everyone either really likes it or everyone really hates it. I'm on the side of I really like Prometheus. I think it will be a classic in like 15 to 20 years. Give it some time to rest. Just like Alien. Alien was panned across the board, but then now look at it. It's a classic. That's just my take on it. That's another video though. Alright, so The Counselor, let's get into the directing. The directing of this movie, Ridley Scott, I gotta say, I liked the way he directed it. I liked the tone that he gave to this movie. It pretty much, it was the correct tone for it. The way he set his tone and the way he directed his actors was actually really good. That's pretty much all I have to say about the directing. The acting is great. I like Fassbender, I like Pitt, I like Bardem, I like Cruz, and you know what? I didn't like Cameron Diaz. I was just giving her a bunch of crap at the beginning. They all do a really good job, but it's not something that's going to be remembered by the Oscars months down the road. This movie's going to be forgotten within like 2 weeks. I'm just going to throw that out there right now, even though the performances were good. The cinematography is great. It adds to the tone of it. It just adds like that. It adds like a cold, not cold, but like a really like just a polished look at what's going on. But when something bad happens, like it's still like a really good shot, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty dark, man. It's pretty dark and bloody. So the cinematography was actually pretty good. The editing, this is where my problem lies. It is jumbled everywhere. There's a lot of stuff that feels like it is just out of place, or like you don't know what's going on, you don't know who these characters are. It just kind of flips around to a bunch of different places, kind of like that, whatever that dance may be. So the editing was just kind of sloppy in my opinion. And the two biggest things that were wrong with this movie is, I hate to say it, it's like the most cardinal sin of any movie, is that it felt boring and it felt pointless. When I walked out of there, I went, okay, that came and went. It's gone. I didn't really have any resonance with it, as if, my top 10 movies of the year where I felt something. Like, for instance, this is on my top 10 for the year. I felt something. That's on my top 10 for the year. I felt something. The Counselor, even though it's got a stat cast, a great director, and a great writer, it just felt boring and pointless. And that's just me, because movies are subjective. Maybe you see it differently when you see it, but that's just the way I saw it. And I have to be honest with you, I'm going to go a 5 out of 10. Only because it's like in the middle. It just felt like a lukewarm movie. There's really nothing that like motivated me to get it up any higher or any lower. I didn't want to trash it because it's still shot well, it's still acted well. It just felt boring and kind of pointless. But 5 out of 10 is fair enough. But maybe you guys will have a different opinion when you see it. And if you've seen The Counselor, comment in the place that's right below my face and let me know. And thanks for watching. I'm Chase Lee. This has been Real Reviews. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.